Hi, thanks for watching. Are young people lazy? It's a question that I often hear kicked around on social media, and I want to talk about it. I want to defend young people and say that young people definitely are not lazy. Let's first define a couple of things. So, young people to me are anybody under the age of 25. And lazy is when somebody older than you tells you that you're not doing enough. You are not being productive enough, whether that's in your own personal life for personal gain or in your own personal life for financial gain. And so let's talk about why I don't think young people are lazy. Now, for a few different reasons: jobs, work ethic, and future. So, when it comes to jobs, I remind myself as an older dude that there are very few jobs out there for people to apply and have any sort of real future via livable wage and healthy working conditions. So, seeing as though the pool for good jobs is very low, I can then safely expect and or anticipate that the competition for those jobs is going to be very, very very high. I mean, there are few of those jobs, and the people who are in them have worked very hard to get them, and no discredit to them. But where they succeed, many others fail. And the reason for that competitive nature is because they're good jobs. There are many bad jobs available for everybody at the current moment, and in fact, economic reports will indicate on the monthly that new job growth has been increasing and unemployment has been decreasing. However, these numbers often are not indicative of IRL concepts, in that these jobs are low paying, often entry level and or temporary. They do not add any long-term viability and or sustainability to the economy at large. And so that leads into work ethic. And so oftentimes I'll hear the idea and or concept of there being a certain kind of work ethic required in this country to get ahead. Now, I would argue that if ethics are something we're discussing and it's being debated, then I would say that there really isn't anything ethical about competing for jobs that do not pay enough money to live. Now, this is again the whole purpose of having a job is to get money so that you can live. And when you're not provided with the opportunity to do such, it may become a little more impractical for you to have any kind of positive work ethic, in that there's the lack of motivation to accomplish the goal, because once it's accomplished, all you're given is a pat on the back and a statement, most of the time along the lines of your future will be better. Keep working hard. So again, if we're talking about jobs and we're talking about work ethic, then we know that jobs are virtually non-existent, and that work ethic is something that can only be instilled in individuals when they have an incentive to accomplish that goal. And the future, so the future is big, right? The future is what jobs are all about. It's what work ethic is all about. And the future is bleak and or dismal for many of us. I mean, if there was ever a middle class, now would be the time to be concerned. With the introduction of automation on low paying entry level jobs, again going back to those new jobs, all of the new jobs that will be made will in fact be automated and so forth. And so the future is something that will be shaped by our youth, the very people that society sometimes continues to call lazy, and often publicly says that they lack the work ethic to get things done in today's world. And again, these are all very antiquated, archaic concepts when it comes to the rebuttal of why they're defending their thoughts in young people can be lazy. Young people are definitely not lazy. They are the future, and I encourage anyone under the age of 25 to strongly consider such things. their job, their work ethic, and their place in the future. And if all of those things don't line up, then we are doing something wrong as older people who are responsible or who have been responsible for setting forth policies that impact our youthful generation and our young and growing populace.